Hey everyone, welcome back to Sophisticated Bogan. We are onto the trailer. This is the next installment of the trailer video. There's going to be some more stuff with the trailer, of course, because, as I've said in other videos, that I want to get it back so I can do some welding on it, especially now that I have a MIG. Woohoo! Cool. Alright, so, yeah, hope you guys like it. Alrighty, so we are on to doing the fiberglass. So what I'm going to be doing is sanding them, cleaning them up, and then some don't really need a lot, but I will be sort of, filling in some areas just with resin and stuff like that. A little bit of fiberglass as well, just to put a little bit of strength there for rivets to hold it in place. I mean, it sits inside rails anyway, so it's not really a massive deal, but just as long as it's all, all sitting in place and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, so there's my sander. Alright, so being fiberglass, make sure that you've got gloves. I should have like long sleeve shirt on, but it is damn hot. But yeah, mask, gloves. You don't want to be breathing this stuff in. It's not good for you. You don't want it on your skin. Unfortunately, that's just going to have to be how it is, because it will create itches, rashes, all that jazz. Alrighty, let's get cracking, people. Alrighty, wow, it is warm. Yeah, like really warm. I'm sweating everywhere, like my shirt, everywhere. Alrighty, so that is the first panel done. So it's sort of where I want it to be. Now that can be put to the side, and we can start getting on to the other ones. For this panel, I need to grind off the bolts on the back of those, and then clean it all up. Alright, let's get cracking, people, because I've got to get this done today. Alright. Alright, so 3 sides down, time to go. Those have been all nice and cleaned up, looking pretty good, getting it to where I need it to be. Same with the others. So yeah, put this one, move over. Alright, for this section here, I'm going to be using my cutting disc, get these 4 bolts out, and then I can sand this one down and get it all ready. So it really gives you a contrast idea of sort of what it was like. All the cracks, all the little fine cracks that you guys, I don't know if you can see them. Oh yeah, I can sort of see them through the lens. But yeah, so just years of being in the sun and all that jazz. Alrighty, alright, let's keep on cracking, people. Rightio, that's that piece done. It's also going to be the first one to do because it's going to need the most work. But yeah, I'm also not going all the way because I do want to replace all these panels and all that kind of stuff. It's just for now kind of stuff, kind of thing. Alright, so I'm going to have a breather in the office so I can cool down, because I am almost as hot as a pom in Australian winter. Man, it is warm. I'm sweating everywhere. Alright, yeah, so next thing we're going to be doing is, like, once I've prepped everything, got everything ready, is I'll be laying down some baking paper so that nothing sticks. And then we'll start getting the fiberglass stuff ready to go and lay it all down. Oh joy. Also, as I'm going, I'll be making sure that I'll be getting resin down into all these cracks to make sure that, you know, it gets some rigidity back. As I said, these are only temporary. They will eventually get replaced with sheet metal. Yeah, so anyway, at least it'll look the biz. So yeah, alright, let's keep on cracking after I have a break. Alrighty, so gonna get prepped. Got fiberglass, baking paper, gloves. You don't want all that stuff on your hands, like up your arms, all that jazz. So I just want to get the area prepped so that I can, I've got to prep this as well with wax and grease so that I can clean it, you know, wipe it down, get all the contaminants out. And then yeah, and then we start mixing up the resin, apply it to the area that I'm going to be starting on, and then moving on from there with, you know, putting down the sheets and stuff. Alright, let's crack on. Alrighty, so that's one panel done. I did have two of these and I don't know where the other one is, and I'm really frustrated because these are going to have to wait until I get the trailer back, which is a little bit frustrating, but it is what it is. Unless I can find the other one, I'm going to go have another search for it, hopefully, because I did want to get the two ends done, so you know, that end and this end for there. I wanted to get them both done today so that I can paint them tomorrow morning, and then I can go grab, while that's drying and setting and everything, then I could take the trailer to Bunnings to get the marine ply that's going on the bottom, because I got to bring that back, cut it to size, and then fit it. Oh, and I got to drill some holes as well for the new bits that got welded in. I haven't drilled the holes in there yet, got to mark them out and drill them. Oh man. So also that I can get this back to my brother's place by tomorrow midday at the latest. Oh, sorry big brother, I'm getting through this as fast as I can. I've got so many things going on at once, from events to projects to, you know, trying to get this trailer done. Alright, until, if I can find the other one, then I'll get that piece done as well. If not, it'll be picking this back up again tomorrow morning, and so we can get everything prepped, painted, and then onto the trailer. Oh joy. Alright, crack on, let's go. Alright, so I had a mad search, and so it's going to be this one that's going to be done and completed. It's a bugger, but it is what it is. I'm pretty sure I've had it, I think I've had that other one. I think I had it for a few years anyway. So it probably would have gone off by now, like maybe about 4 years ago I think I had that one. So yeah, I'm gonna have to get another kit or two, maybe just one. We'll see how we go. Alright, until tomorrow morning. Get ready for an early start, peeps. Rightio, so I forgot that I still had to do the tail lights, so I'll get onto those and get them out of the way. This is all going well. It's all coming off the baking paper like it's supposed to. That's why I use the baking paper so it doesn't stick. I have learnt my lesson because I'm very itchy. I should know better, you know, so it's not really that I've learnt a lesson, I just should know better. But I will be wearing long sleeves and long pants tomorrow morning for when I sand it all back. Yeah, it was really hot, so I was already dripping, so I just didn't want to get even hotter. So yeah, we'll get onto these lights, get them done, get them out of the way. All the wiring's pretty easy to do. It's a very quick job. Anyway, let's crack on. That took way longer than I thought it was going to take. I think my actual other camera has died. But yeah, so yeah, all on. So I've still got a couple of zip ties that I've got to trim off. But otherwise, it is all goods. Yeah. All goods. Oh, what a mess. Alright, so before I do finish up, I'm going to spray the wheel nuts with WD-40 so that's less hassle for me tomorrow morning. Alright, so yeah, now I should be able to hook up the trailer, hook up the lights, and everything should work. So there you go, big brother. You have permanent lights. Not only that, see those wires there? They're for the rego plate light. So yeah, so all the wiring is all done, it's all been tidied up, put to the side. So yeah, what a mess, what a bloody mess. Yeah, so tomorrow we'll get on to getting the wheels changed over. Then we've got to run to Bunnings to grab the marine ply floor for the bottom, fit it up, get it in there, put the panels back in, and we're good to go. Well, of course, you know, after I sand that, but yeah, otherwise good to go. So I'm bloody stoked. So yeah, we're getting there, peeps, we're getting there. Yeah, Jess, we're getting there, Jess. Isn't it looking bloody good? But yeah, alrighty, new morning. Alright, so what I'm going to do is put in the front and two sides. I'm going to leave the back one to the end, so we can chuck those in, hook up the trailer, change the wheels, and then head off to Bunnings to get the floor. Yeah, so we get that all out of the way, and then when we get back, then we'll sand off and paint the tail section and get it sort of ready to go, so it's all done. Alrighty, let's crack on. Oh yeah, of course, then we've got to, you know, trim down the floor, fit the floor, blah blah blah. Okay, let's crack on. Alrighty, so we're going to hope that we keep having the winds. Lights are all working. Let's hope that these are a forward stud pattern. Now I would normally clean these up and everything, but at the moment I don't have time. So this can all be done when we get the trailer back. Yay, it is. Alrighty, the trailer is ready to go on its first trip. I've got the plate on there now, just temporarily, because it will be going down onto the end piece there. I've got the wheels on, so I've got to get the jack up underneath it. It's looking like a proper trailer again. Alright, cool. So yeah, next is we're going to go to Bunnings, go get the floor, come back, trim and fit the floor and all the boards in, and woo, off we go. crack on. Alrighty, so for the trailer, I was going to do some 9mm, but I'm actually thinking I might do 12mm, just a little bit thicker. Yeah, it'd probably be a bit better for the... Alright, let's get that sucker in. Alright, we have made it home in one bloody piece. Woohoo! Alright, so I need to get this sucker out so we can get it out onto the horses. Yeah, the horses. So that we can then get it trimmed to size, get the other panels in, get the other ones sanded so it's all smooth so we can put it into the back here. And yeah, we'll get it all in place. Alrighty, so let's get this piece cut, get it cut, get it to size, then we've got to place, well, we've got to finish off sanding the other section, as well as put in the front piece as well, and then yeah, you can chuck the wood in, and then put the holes through, and then take the wood out, because I've got to put more holes in. Fun times ahead, yay! Alrighty, so that's all cut to size now, and now we just got to get this sanded down and to fit everything, you know, all the sides cleaned up, all that type of stuff, and then we can start placing. Well, we've got to put the wood in, mark out where all the holes are, and then yeah, then we go from there. Alright, so that's all sanded, ready to go. Just going to put some primer filler down in some of the gaps, let that set, and start getting this measured up and put in so that we can get the holes made, because I've still got to drill holes into the frame as well. Alright, let's get cracking. Okay, so I've just chucked some primer filler down, just in some of the areas that were fiberglass. We'll let that sort of flash off and stuff, and then we'll flip it over, or sand it, and then flip it over to the other side. But yeah, let's get onto this floor. Alright, so I've got 8 holes drilled. That's all I'm doing for the moment. So we're going to take these 2 back sections out again, and then move this piece out so I can slot the end piece into the end there. Alright, so that's done as far as I'm going to be doing it for the moment until we get the trailer back. So yeah, just slot this in. Alright, trailer is pretty much done. I mean, other than the other parts that I want to do when I get the trailer back, the floor's in, yeah, just sort of haven't painted anything. I mean, I've painted sort of temporarily the back of that just so it looks a bit nice. Yeah, there's not much left to do other than now is to hook it up to the back of the car and take it to Daniel's. Alrighty, so we have the trailer back at my brother's place. So yeah, we got it all together. It's all looking pretty good. He's had a gander. He had to pop out, but he's had a gander and he is chuffed. Pretty stoked how it's come out myself as well. It's been a bit frustrating, a bit of a test, but we got there. As I've said before in the video, you know, I will be getting the trailer back. I'm going to tell Daniel to I don't want to see it again for another 4 weeks at least. just so I can have a break from it. But yeah, pretty stoked. Alright guys, so we're going to finish this one up here. I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. There will be more to it obviously down the track in about at least 4 weeks. So you guys like what I'm doing, don't forget to like, subscribe, share, all that jazz. Make sure you check out Facey and Insta as well. Give them a follow. Yeah, so I'm not too sure when this video is coming out to know sort of when other videos will be following it. So I'll catch you guys next one. Cheers.